Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Spiritfarer, and a special early hello to both Maxine and Lucifreddy, who is lurking, but hello to you, Lucifreddy. I hope that your Monday has gone well, and yes, welcome to Maxine. Maxine, I hope that your Monday has also gone well. We'll be jumping right in where we left off, and I'll just follow up on what we said. We were having a quick conversation with, I forgot that we changed our outfit, with Maxine. Yeah, I was really sorry that Carolina was not feeling well today. I didn't have a chance to chat much, but I hope that he is feeling better soon. Carolina, if you see this now or in the future, I hope that you're feeling better. Let's take a quick look. As always, it really doesn't matter what I intend to do. I don't remember exactly what we were on about. I do remember that we had arrived someplace and that I was going to check my journal to see, but what we'll do is, I do feel like we need more rice, because now we're milling that into flour. Oh, and what we should do is stop by the windmill as well. Hello to Jab! Jab, I hope that your Monday has gone well. Let's, I don't want to do all rice. And I don't think that, here's the thing, I don't think that we need any more linen or even any more cotton. I think what we need is corn seeds, and I don't have any of those. So that'll be on the docket for today. Let's try to remember to get some corn seeds. Let's make sure. I do not know at what point our trees will bear fruit. I don't want to cut them down, nor do I even see that would be an option. Let's check our sheep. You are hungry enough. Can I give you a carrot? There we go. You're not ready to be shorn, but I figure we keep the sheep happy. They're gonna grow their wool better. Ah, this one's ready to have a haircut. Oh, and is very hungry. Oops. Here, have a leek. Apparently we've got lots of those. My sheep pens are nowhere near one another. This one is also ready. Okay. And also starving. That doesn't feel good. Okay. I like the sheep's expression when they get shorn is just like, oh, okay. Like, it's not as bad as they were expecting. So I feel, oh, we are, yeah, let's put in some more rice. And then what we're not is at the right, like, yeah. So that will continue to mill away while we are going ashore for whatever that was. This doesn't look like it's very dry, but we might as well get ahead of it. And then I just need to remember which of our quests we were on. We don't have the materials for the picture frame. At least I don't think so. We don't have the fat for the fried chicken. Oh, did we arrive in Nordweiler? That might be where we are, actually. I'm thinking that's where we are. Also, I have a quest to build a smithy that I may not have realized was different from the forge. Let's just look. I don't want to go anywhere, I don't think, but let's look here. We're nowhere. Okay. That's Loneberg. Nordweiler is here. Now, it looks like we've been here. Maybe we're just headed back. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll head here and then here. Yep, it's not quite right though. I had meant to go here, Y, and then Y. Okay, that means we have to adjust our windmill, so we're gonna go just tweak that. But yeah, Jab, I hope that your Monday has gone well. Mine was, as recent Mondays have been, very productive. I like to call out when, there we go, when Monday was pretty okay, actually, you know? Oh, here's a question for anybody who knows. The map of the world that we're going around, like, I don't think that the islands would ever be randomized, but the layout of the islands on the map, in terms of, like, you know, I suspect there's always an Everdor, there's always Albert, there's always, like, certain islands like Mount Toriyama or Nordweiler, but I'm just curious, Are the actual placement of those, like, in the world random? Like, if we did a new game, would everything be in the exact same space? Because it would be awesome if it was just, like, randomly set aside. Like, certain islands are always behind the ice barricade or the fog barricade. That's all fine. But the actual placement was different, so the coordinates, you wouldn't just automatically know where to go. I was just curious about that. Oh, sorry. No, I wanted to talk to you. Yes, I did know. Well, we should do the voice. Hold on. What was hers? Oh, that's right. Hey, did you know that Atchel likes pork chops? Oh, that was the whole conversation, though. Oh, hold on. Maybe someone else needs a hug. Well, regardless, I need some crates. Just pop that. Go for a quick dive. Did we just rob, like, not a lobster? Well, maybe it was a lobster trap. I'm just saying that, like, we saw a sparkle in the water, went down, and came up with a crab. It's hard not to imagine that we just, like, completely stole the contents of somebody's trap. But then again, we're a Spiritfarer. Like, if we wanted to take something from them, it might be a lot more than just their crabs. Okay, there's nothing else out here. We'll keep one eye on the water as we go. But I'd be a little surprised if there was anything else that we needed to scoop up. Usually there's like a crate and maybe one shiny to get. Let's just grab that flower. Another thing, by the way, is saving up money. Like the glims. I don't object. We have not frittered away any money on anything silly. But nonetheless, we spent a lot more last episode than we made, so... If I have more carrots, we'll do those, because I feel like the animals like carrots. Yeah, let's do some carrots. Well, I guess some celery. We might as well plant some more of that. I wonder if every ingredient has at least one specific recipe. Like, so many of them are one fish and one veggie. And then no matter which fish and which veggie you put in, they're all going to come out pretty much the same. You know, it's all going to generate the same dish. But I'm wondering if, like, if you do specifically celery with, like, specifically pork chops, you get something unique that's only for those two ingredients. Oh, he's a little hungry. We know that he likes fancy stuff. Oh, how about some bisque? My compliments to the chef, Bambina. I don't know if I've had better. It's fine dining. I like the fact that he says yum. Okay. We've seen Uncle Atchel hanging around. He's always hungry, I'm sure. Yep. And he likes everything. What do I have a lot of, but not the questionable food? Let's give him some coffee. He's not very hungry, and if he's up for the hug, we'll give him that too. Okay, so we've interacted with Alice. Yeah, we haven't talked. This is Gustav, yes? I found something you might like, perhaps. Here's a gift from my collection. I hope you appreciate the value of such oddities. It's a couple fancy vases, but they're both identical. That's why I had so many of them. Let's see if... Oh, no, was recently hugged and not hungry. So, yeah. And... Well, we're not moving, so I assume that we're where we meant to be. Why does it feel like we're not? Oh, we are dead stopped. And I can't interact with this, which... It's not nighttime, so usually that means that somebody has something that they want to say or do. There's nobody at the prow of the ship. I know we've got, like, a blood sun up or something. Hey, you know what would be nice? Something to eat. It's been a while. But I only like plain food. Well, then again, okay, you know what we haven't found? We have not found her, like, favorite. Her favorite. So, maybe some pork chops? Hey, thank you, Munchkin. I am otherwise up for a hug, if you'll give me one. Oh, look at that. already before I could ask. That was a good hug. Okay, but let's go. So the sun is, like, lowering, but it's not down, and I can't seem to interact with the go button. Doesn't hurt. We're getting like tons and tons and tons of sunflower seeds, and unless there's an achievement for exponential sunflower seed growth, I think it's probably, I mentioned this before, a cash crop, where you can just like grow a bunch of them, harvest the seeds, and then you just like can sell seeds over seeds over seeds. I don't know. I can't talk to this. Can I go to bed? I cannot. So I cannot interact with the Now, are we here? Oh, that's why, because we are here. Okay. I don't actually know that it's a smart idea to go ashore right now, but here she is. How invigorating. Oh, Stella, thank you so much for bringing me here. Smell the crisp winter air and these colors. Why, I feel like a young girl again. Oh, let's go already. I can't wait to see all the sights. I think that we might want to... Stella, never forget a face, shiny glims, have a look. Let's get some chicken. Again, I don't really want to spend a lot of money, but... And... I feel like sunflower seeds we're never going to have to buy again. Oh, hold on. Here we go. This is a purpose. These seeds can also be crushed in the crusher to give sunflower oil. I'm willing to bet with sunflower oil we could make fried chicken. I bet, I don't know if that's fat, but you would think that cooking it in oil would make fried chicken. But I have tons of sunflower seeds, so I don't need more of those. Let's get ourselves some celery. I may or may not have a pear seed. I'm going to buy one just in case, and then we will get some cabbage seeds. I am out of money now. And I'm not going to sell anything to that guy because he only wants to buy stuff that I don't want to sell. Who invented winter? Is that an ancient wooden elevator cage? What a wonderful construction. I didn't think I'd ever see one with my own eyes. Remember? It's by climbing one of these that Ansgar managed to get away from Harald's gang. A treacherous and icy cage that climbed many a young daredevil's life. But of course, Ansgar managed to escape with the Countess's sapphires with ease and grace. Yes, he was quite the cat burglar. Oh, look at me, I'm swooning just thinking about it. As for us, I think we should just climb the ladder. Watch out for ice patches, especially in the dead of night when I should really be asleep. Thank you for bringing me ashore when it's way too late at night. Now, we've already been here. White leaves. Oh, and the statue here with the brushes ever white. Just as I pictured it, how uncanny. Doesn't it remind you of the shrine where Ansgar offered the sapphires to Agneta? I would have stolen 100 gemstones and fought 1,000 ruffians for the opportunity to gaze upon your beauty, but for a second. Oh, how romantic. And then she confessed her love, and then they... Well, you know what happened next. Although in my mind, it wasn't so cold outside. Well, Ansgar sure was hot-blooded. I know that's how he makes me feel. So, these seem to be like romance novels that she's recounting. Are we to believe that this was like an actual event that she was around for? That's a rhetorical question. If you've played this, I don't necessarily need to know that. Oh, in this dark windy spot, or windy spot. Just like the scaffoldings where Ansgar and Harold dueled. I can see the scene so clearly, the clicking of the swords, the distant barking of dogs, and the whistling of policemen. Even the smoke reminds me of the train station below. And then, glinting in the shadows, a small, needle-like knife. And just as Ansgar had deftly disarmed his opponent, the treacherous Agneta emerges and stabs Ansgar in the back. Of course, how could Ansgar know that she was the half-niece of cruel Harald? The bleeding Ansgar advances haphazardly to the edge of the scaffolding. And as he reaches the edge, he glances back and finds that he is cornered by his opponents. With nowhere to go, they know it is but a matter of time before they can deliver him to Duke Frederick. Ansgar's long-estranged twin brother, and usurper of the family title. But Ansgar, elegant to the last breath, raises a hand in farewell, smiles softly, and just as he is engulfed by the smoke of the locomotive below, But please don't jump. No! I really thought she was going to do it. Ouch. Oh, what? Oh, Stella, no, I'm all right, thank you. I'm good, I'm good. Just, I'm a little tired. Let's get back home, okay? Just, let's go. Now, another possibility is that what she's describing was based on, like, a book or something that she likes, and yet that book was based on her own actual life. It's possible that Alice was there for the true events of whatever this was. Oh, it's so far. Wait up, I'm tired. Would you mind helping an old lady walk back to the tender? Oh, do we get a custom animation for this? Look at this! And I really like the fact that this is actually perfectly thematically appropriate because it is very late at night. Yeah, we have a special animation for this, and this is as fast as I can go, rather. Which, again, I like this. Oh. Okay. Right, we already rode on the zip lines here, because this was where we got zipline technology. Pending some additional information, we are ready to go to sleep. And then we'll check in with Alice in the morning. I would not be surprised if this was part of Alice's... Well, it's clearly part of Alice's story. I would not be surprised if the end result of this is Alice is in her room and, you know, isn't around, and then... Because that's happened with both Gwen and Summer so far as their storylines progressed. Let's ring the doorbell, or the dinner bell. Oh, there's a letter. Package number 2. Oh, it's like a new week. Let's go here and here. Madison from Feedorama, back for another week with a delicacy from the ocean. The perfect harmony between taste and flavor. Dive deep into our new lobster rolls. A perfect combination of flour and lobster. Talk to you soon. So that, I bet, unlocked the recipe, but why not put in some flour? We've already done the baked chicken or whatever that is. Have we done... I don't have much lobster, but we... Oh, I do have a lobster. Okay. I didn't think that I had any. Okay, Uncle Atoll's there. I bet this is Alice. A minute, Stella. I wanted to have a word with you. We had some fun together with the trip and all, but I can't keep following you around like that. It's just too tiring. And besides, it's not befitting of an old lady like me. Just, has anybody told you how smothering you can be? Wow! Alice, we came here on your recommendation. Please, leave me some space now, will you? Okay, Alice. I hope you can forage for your own food, too. Let's do some coffee beans. And then we should go. I think clearly Alice is out of sorts. I'm not actually cross with her. Oh. Should really be on our way. Hello to Jelly Buns! Jelly Buns, congratulations on your huge subathon over the weekend. If I can ask, I have something for you. It's another instruction to leave me alone. Here, Stella, I've baked something for the crew. I'll let you distribute it. Okay, rice pudding, fisherman's pie, and apple pie. So apple pie would, I think, be... Oh, hold on. Okay, I don't think the cherries are ready yet. Let me proceed with my earlier thought because I got distracted. Jelly Buns did a huge subathon. It seemed to be extremely successful. People kept donating so that it would go longer. Jelly Buns, what was the sum total, including rest time and everything else? How long were you live for all together? He can go for some food. I'm going to say that he likes grains. He's a big bird. Popcorn, maybe?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Skipper. This meal is nourishing. Does he want a hug? Yeah, he'll do a hug. Good Lord. Jelly Bun says exactly 33 hours, 26 minutes, and 52 seconds. That is... Jelly Buns, that's amazing. That blows out of the water the longest stream that I've ever done by like 1,000,000 years. That's really, really good. I'm glad that the... Okay. I'm very glad that the... Okay, we might wind up turning that back on. I just hope it was fun. I know that it would have been very tiring, but I think that it was an awesome idea and people really had a good time with it. So... Alice does not want to talk. I could improve Atchell's house with a picture frame or some fried chicken. We could also head over to Ambertown Park, which I don't know where it is, or the woodworker's partner in the cafe in Oxbury. So let's see if we can find certain things. I don't know if I have very... we do have some stuff to sell him. Yeah, let's go see the odd merchant. Oops. Well, actually, Summer's starving. Summer likes... I don't remember what Summer likes. Summer, what's your favorite food? Green salad. I may not have any of that. Summer, if you could just wait, sit tight for 1 second. Jellybun says it was fun, but the second day I really messed up and didn't take care of myself. Didn't take as many breaks as I should have and didn't really feed myself well. So I hit a bit of a wall. Jellybuns, I'm sorry to hear that, like, on the ending part, it was a little bit overextended, but hopefully over the next day or two you can rest and recover. I haven't done a stream nearly as long as what you're describing, and... hold on. I want grain salad. And grain salad. Any grain and any veggie, or any mushroom. Okay, let's give it some rice, because I have some more of that. Let's give it 2 rice. And then, for the veggies, 2 leeks. What I was starting to say is that I felt completely drained out after a much shorter stream than that. So I can only say, like, rest, relax, take care of yourself. Everybody's going to understand, whoa, Jellybuns really went all out here. So, yeah, trust that we'll all still be here when you're ready to stream, and maybe we can just offer some good company in the background. And it was awesome. It was really a lot of fun. It's your lucky day. How lucky you must be. I have an errand fresh off the presses. Have a look-see. Let's look at the errands. Okay, that's our fruit one. I'll do this for 500 glims. And we could give him some nebula fabric for some hematite. That would probably be pretty good. And then, yeah, whatever this is. Because mostly I need the cash. Here's some spitting sunflower seeds. And some ants on a log. The bright jellyots I don't have, but that nebula fabric, I could crank out 11 of those. Corn dog. I'm guessing some sort of a sausage and flour would give me a corn dog, and noodle soup I don't really have a good idea on. Let's get at least 11 nebula fabrics very quickly. Nebula thread. We've got plenty of this. So our goal is 11. Let's try 6. Wow, that went fast. But we got what we needed. Okay, so hopefully he hasn't decided to go to lunch or something. Oops. Okay, because that's worth 1,000 glims, and it gives us access to something that we've never had before, the hematite. If we meet one of the giant turtle people, we might be able to plant that hematite and get some more stuff. I will also sell all of our fancy vases, the valuable rings, old carpets, necklaces, bowls, other bowl, and signed vintage poster. So we're back up to 13,000 glims, and I think that we have like a a marker at 16,000 for our next, like, big thing. Let's grab our flower. The thing is not spinning currently, but I think that it will once we hit the waves again. Jelly Buns has a bit of a pain flare-up. Or had a bit of pain flare-up on that day that I'm still dealing with too, so I'll be medicated and tired for a few days, but I'm glad you're playing Spiritfarer. This game is chill in a bucket. It is really, really good. We've got lots of cabbage seeds. I do have some carrots growing. I have lots of leeks. Let's plant some more cabbages. And I forgot to water them. Mia has mentioned that not this week, but the week after this one, she'll be going away to sort of like a... I don't know what she has and hasn't said about it, but she's going away to a major event. And Jellybun, similar to this, like the event is intense enough that on the day that like it's over, it's a known thing that people that go to this thing need at least a full 24 hours to come down for it. And that's the people that sort of like bounce back to it quickly. So that's not the same as the big event that you just pulled off, but it's a similar sort of theme of like, hey, take care of yourself. You did a huge thing for your channel and community. Everyone's gonna understand. Okay, Jelly Buns gets to take a break now. Apples. Well, I just cook a regular apple. Oops. Let's cook one apple. And I have not attempted to cook any fire glow at all. It looks dangerous. Well, see, now I want to know what the fire glow will give us. Does it blow up? Yeah, let's just cook one fire glow. Oh, that's quick. Questionable meal. No! Wow! Flamin' Firebirds. We got, like, some spicy chips. Okay. Well, see, now you've piqued my interest. What if we do one of those along with... Can we get, like, some spicy chicken? That one's going to take a little bit longer, so we're going to go check in with our associate.
Hey, can I talk to you? You might have noticed, but Alice, well, she seems to have some trouble getting around, doesn't she? I don't think she can use ladders anymore. I'm not sure she'd tell you, but I think she's stuck up there. Maybe you could move her house down to the dock level. I'm sure that would help her. Okay. And we will also give you some food, Uncle. Do you want a hug? No. Okay. So, we have a new task to get Alice's house down to ground level. I think that's hers, but let me actually... Well, see... Now I don't remember. Okay. She is calling to me. How's the next meal coming along? Do I? I don't think I need any help. She really likes old-fashioned food, but we just gave her the meat stew, is my memory. So, do we have anything else that's old-fashioned? How about the fisherman's pie? Another incredible old-fashioned dish. Thank you for your kindness, Stella. Okay, she is interested in a hug. Stella, I told you to leave me alone. However, thank you for the room service meal and the wonderful hug. If there's one thing I like when I want time to myself, it's having somebody hug me. So we need to get the house here down to deck level. We could move this up here, I think. I feel like this is... Yeah, hold on. So, we can't fit it anywhere here because of the amount of space that we have. So, let's... Yeah, the windmill is 3 wide. So, if we wanted to put it anywhere, it would be here. Let's move our foundry up. And then we can take this down. And yeah, we're going to miss out on a little bit of space over there on the right. But now it's only 3 squares instead of a whole bunch of else. And let's put the... What is that? The garden there? This thing here we could put right here-ish. And now we can bring this down to something that looks at least a little bit plausible. Okay, well, that's terrible design work. Hello to Grumpy, by the way. Grumpy says, break. What's a break? Grumpy hopes rain holds out until he gets home. Doesn't worry his pretty little head about it. Habits lost with work from home. Carry a poncho or a small umbrella for emergencies. I feel raindrops. Yells at the sky and the weather app. Grumpy, I do hope that the weather holds out, because it's not like getting rained on is like the biggest crisis in the world unless you're holding a smartphone or electronics, or overall are going to be very uncomfortable during a long commute home. But hello to Patikan. Patikan, thank you so much for the raid. How was the rest of your first day of A Plague Tale: Innocence? I got a chance to see it. It reminded me how awesome the voice work and the character work is in that. I don't want to talk about it in any detail, but that game is great, and I hope you're enjoying it as much on the second go. Oh, and hello to Solid Chrome Hickey as well. Hickey, I hope that your Monday has gone well. Oh, hello, it's you. Have you seen Eugene? He must be in the garage again. Oh, dear. This isn't feeling cool. When you see him, can you ask me to bring me my old woolly? It's getting a bit chilly in here. Yeah, this feels like the second game we played right in a row that has a story about someone who is grappling with some memory issues. Oh, and hello to Bugsnan! Bugs, Patikan, Hickey, I hope that you have all had a great Monday. I was sharing with the chat earlier, my Monday was very busy and very productive. And Solid Chrome Hickey has also resubscribed. 10 months already. Thank you so much. Patikan is saying that when he first played A Plague Tale: Innocence, he did not have it at max settings, so this is also new, being able to play at like all the settings all the way up. And Dougler, hello to you. Bugsnan, have you... Wow. Hold on. That was a all new thing. Lobster rolls. Oh, okay. And then that and that. Pork chops, casserole, meat stew. So I am completely unfamiliar with this meal. I don't want to mispronounce this, but I'm going to, because I've never heard it said. Fire glowing chicken gives you dakgangjong? Is that even close? I feel really bad because there's going to be somebody in chat that this is their absolute favorite meal. I've never heard of this before. Hold on. I feel like I've really been deprived here. We have lots of mussels in the game. Have we tried mussels and flour? I feel like I have not yet. Okay, he should be... he could go for a little bit of food. Bisque. Here we go. That's... Oh! I did not think that bisque was the last thing that we gave him. He wants something fresh. How about heat-treated crab? Another glorious fine dining affair. It reminds me of, all of that stuff that I say every time. Jellybone says it was pretty close, my pronunciation. Oh, Bugsnan, I was going to ask, have you played this? Because I would think that between you, Bunpire, or, I want to say that Bunpire has a kid as well, and I may be mistaking, but it is, this game is super cool, and it's a little sad sometimes. I'm about to say that it's very kid-friendly. It's very well animated, it's very non-violent, it's very much like helping out your crewmates and going on quests to make them, find things that are important to them. In this case, we're shearing a sheep and getting some wool. just drop by and... Okay, we did get the rice flour. Okay, we have a new quest. And if you're wondering why we're not sailing anywhere, we've just been doing things here. Check out Alice in the morning. So we've got a little bit of time there. What did Alice mean by old woolly? A piece of fabric? I should find out and give it to her. Well, let's assume that old woolly is going to be wool fabric. I mean, it seems more likely than most of the others, so... Although I probably have some, let's actually make some... I would like some wool fiber. We'll make some wool. Thread. And now let's take the 2 wool threads that we made. There we go. And we'll just add 2. Okay, so now we are wool neutral. We have 4 wool fabrics. Let's see if that's enough or if she wants it, like, stitched into a blanket. Jellybuns is saying, Pasado, on my very, very loose understanding of how Korean works and sounds. Wait, Pasado? That's what... Hold on. Let's pull out our meal, but then I want to look at the recipes again. Fisherman's pie. Okay, so we learned a new recipe by doing that. If we go to recipes... I mean, that... There's all sorts of words in the world that aren't pronounced the way that they look. Yamaka is one that springs to mind. Blah-blah-blah, thank you so much for the resubscription. But I feel like you just resubscribed, but thank you very, very much. Patikin got 100% on control last weekend, too. Played some off-stream to get the last 6, mainly hidden areas and a few collectibles. 2 were killing certain enemies. These ain't not Pasado. Gotta love Angel reading the typos. But... Oh! Based on... Not Pasado. Hold on. Okay, Jellybuns was saying that it was pretty close, but then based on my very loose understanding of how Korean works and sounds. Okay, well, hold on. I feel like we have new things to cook. We have cooked very little things, very few things with corn flour. I do not know if we've done a snow crab with flour. Okay, so we have the fabric to give to Alice. We have to wait until morning. The picture frame. I know I can't, but I don't remember what I need to do to make it yes. Atol's workshop. Picture frame. So we need 1 more glass, but we need comet powder and ash wood. So we don't have any of that. That one is on the back burner for now. Ambertown Park. Or Oxbury. Let's see, or Smithy. Well, hold on, can I build a Smithy yet? No, but we do have access to a crusher, apparently, that I can't build because I don't have any of these things. Pulsar ingot, ash plank, and zinc ingot. I'll just grab the closest pulsar then and smelt it. I don't... Smithy, right? Yeah, I straight up can't do that at all. So we clearly need a new upgrade. Lounge, zipline. Yeah. Okay, so we then need a new upgrade to the ship. Or an upgrade to the table. So upgrades. We have the glims. We can get the aluminum, marble, fire glow, but not the spirit flowers. So we don't have the rock destroyer pieces. This is our 16,000 goal for the glims. And then this one would be silica powder and zinc ingots, which I also don't have. So wherever we're heading next, it's not going to be to upgrade the ship. Not yet. Okay. I cannot remember the name of the 2 places that we're looking for. Ambertown Park and Oxbury. Or this. Hold on, where's the aluminum dragon? I should visit it as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't mind going to go say hello to Masha. Susan's Museum apparently has something for us as well. Okay. Jelly Buns had to take a phone call and will be lurking. Jelly Buns, I very much appreciate the lurk. I hope you have a great evening. Bugsman has not played this game, but you're right about Funpire having a kid. He's into Sonic, Mario, Pokemon, Minecraft, and Zelda. This game may not have the action that he's looking for then, because this game is super relaxed. A lot of it is trying to guess at recipes. Yeah, nobody likes questionable meal. Beef fondue requires fat, and we could make some more coal, except I don't really need any right now. Okay, how about... Can you mix anything with tea leaves? No, tea is tea. Oh, I bet that Alice would like some tea. Let's let that ride for a second. We're gonna go check our... Oh, hold on. Alice is up, and she's happy about her legs, or sad about her legs. My old legs won't carry me anymore. Could you perhaps help me get to the prow?
No.
Sure. Okay, I feel like she fell, and that didn't feel good. Oh, we should give. I've noticed that there's some fruit in the orchard, were ready. I picked them for you. Here you go. Jeez, 21 cherries. Thank you. Let's give her a hug. Okay, she's not ready for a hug. Let's give her the wool that we made. Yeah. Okay. Wool fabric. Oh, hello, how are you? What is that, a blanket for me? I used to have a woolen blanket that I liked very much. I must have misplaced it. Well, thank you, that's very nice of you. Okay. It is oddly fitting that we gave her that here in the icy area. Yeah, we could get, you know what, let's do some aluminum, since we're just sort of like going right now. Make sure that you're, no, she's happy. I think this is the forge. Yeah, we know that we're gonna need at least... What is it, 9 more ingots or something, so we might as well start doing this while we're on the path. Okay, that was a bit much. By the way, Blobbly was confirming that he just got the notification for a past sub a couple days ago. Well, Blobbly, it is tremendously appreciated. Like, seriously, thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna put in another 5. Yes, we are at our objective, but if we just give it a moment... If I give this one more bellows, then we can go and grab our recipe out of the oven. It only saves us a few seconds, but... Okay, there's some nice tea. And let's put in... We did chicken and fire glow, yeah? You know what? Hold on, let's do fire glow and something else, because this seems to really spice things up. Sure, fire glow and rice flour. You made ghost pepper poppers. Oh, perfect, okay. So, oops. What we want to do here is, we had some hematite. I would like to see if I'm able to plant that, because right now I've got 1 hematite. It is currently irreplaceable for me. Bugsman, if you haven't seen any of these animations, like, check out the cat. Oh, she's doing her best. That's a Daffodil, the cat. Oh, that's another thing. Like, it doesn't sound to me like at this moment there's a lot of crossover between what Bunpire's was it Sun? Do I remember correctly? And this, but well, hematite. That is not something that we can plant. Let's plant some marble because you never know. I might want to have some more of that. We just got ourselves a whole bunch of more logs. I'm still going to plant one more oak and pardon me. Okay. The fact that we can get some lime powder with the crusher, even though I've got a lot of that, let's just grab some more. You took your sweet time. Are you done? Goodbye. I will give you... I know that she likes plain food. See, this is exotic and comfort food. I don't think that she's going to like it. She's a cat, though. How about some fish curry? Would you like that? Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you, Munchkin. I otherwise have no feedback on your meal choice. I would be up for a hug. Bugsman loves the cats in Monster Hunter. Yeah, the palicos. Those are so many cat puns. But like that there with like also when you go in the water, Daffodil the cat will sort of like balance on her Everlight so she doesn't get wet. Okay, we got some Loxa. I'm so sorry. I'm mispronouncing so many of these things, I'm sure. Okay, one more thing. Can we make anything else with fire glow? Nothing in the seafood category. We've already done the chicken. Did I do... You know what? Hold on. If we just check the recipe book, it'll tell us what makes Loxa. And if it's only one specific kind of... Oh, it is specifically rice flour. Okay, then let's do something with corn flour. That's exactly why I looked. Corn flour and fire glow. Let's see what we get. Our ingots are done. Just empty those white hot metal ingots out of the wicker basket. Okay, we'll adjust the windmill in a moment. So I remember that we'd set a course for somewhere. I get so caught up with what we're looking at doing that I don't remember where. Oh, that's right, it was Tamasha. Is this the... I feel like I've never talked to an aluminum dragon. But there's a new dragon that she wants us to go visit. There's the quartz dragon. We've got the aluminum dragon. And then over here is the quartz dragon. Quartz. A different quartz dragon. Iron ore. Oh, and look at this. Oxbury. So Oxbury and Ambertown are on the other side of the fog barrier. I clearly need to figure out how to get to the other side of that then. Okay. Let's go visit the aluminum dragon. Check in, make sure that our livestock is fed. This guy could use a leak. This might be like the way that I played Grand Theft Auto 5, where I wanted to have such good relationships with all of the side characters that every single time they called me up, I would always go bowling or darts or like whatever it was that they wanted to do. But no, not 5, this is 4, GTA 4. And then like after 30 hours of just hanging out with friends and like doing whatever they wanted, then I finally became aware that there was like an app on Nico's phone that would show you the relationship status. And it was like, oh my god, like I had maxed out all of their relationships so long ago, and the rate at which they decayed was so much slower than I thought it was. Also, Bugsnan is asking, where's the Welsh dragon? That depends. Can the Welsh be grown as though they were like some sort of metal or produce? Because in this world, metal apparently grows and replicates. Hold on. How do you... Oh, well, wherever we are, I can't go into the orchard right now. I feel like the aluminum dragon would be like a mom. Okay. I do not know where the aluminum dragon is, though. I mean, we can see bits and pieces of it, but at the moment it seems to be mostly underwater. Sometimes there's a particular person who will pop up and you have to go talk to them. Yeah, I cannot go inside any place, so we're here to figure this out. Talk? Sea air is so nice. Once my daughter Annie and I had this little outing to the seaside. It was such a nice day. Oh, there was a picture of that day in the envelope you found the other day. I got it right here. Look at her outfit. Always so fashionable. Later that day, she lost her hat to a gust of wind, though. What a shame. Oh, yes? I didn't realize that was... I didn't realize that's what she was waiting on. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a Welsh dragon? Like, first the dragon that, you know, grows quartz on his back. Then the dragon that grows... I feel like we met one more. The aluminum dragon. Just, like, shed scales of aluminum. And then the Welsh dragon. So I can't get this. I'm clearly supposed to do something. Maybe we take the... Nope, we can't get on the boat. I can't go inside any structure. I am a little bit concerned that we've encountered some sort of a weird bug. The Welsh dragon could sing to us. It could regale us with a Welsh folk tune of some kind. Lift everybody's spirits. I'm not... So, usually when this happens, you're supposed to talk to somebody. But also, usually when that happens, there is a... like an exclamation point somewhere on the board of the screen that sort of draws your attention to like, hey, you should go here. I can't interact with that. We didn't check off the back end of the boat, but again, we've only got loops and curls from from the rare parts of this dragon that might be above water. I don't know. Let's just make sure, because maybe I haven't been looking carefully enough. Maybe there's like a glimmer that we dive underwater. I guess you can do that anywhere, I'm just noticing, but I don't have access to a dragon right now. Speaking of singing, Mia did some singing in Irish for her stream. Oh gosh, there's actually 2 episodes now, I think, Fly. I feel like it's been a couple days. I don't know what to do. Let's double check that I can't go inside any door. So we can't go inside this one. We can't go inside this one. No. I do feel like it's notable that everybody went inside. Can't go into the kitchen. Can't go into this lodge. Can't go into Summer's house. Can't go into the... I think that's the field. Can't go in here. There's no benefit to going up onto this roof that I know of right now. Super helpful when you've got, like, swarms of jellyfish coming in that you want to catch. I have no idea. I know last Wednesday when she was doing the puzzles, that was so funny. Okay, yeah. Mia loves doing her voices and accents. I think that she really loves it when people vote for those. So I'm going to ask, does anybody know, is it conceivable that I've hit a bug here? So I can't seem to interact with anything. I'm concerned that I arrived at the aluminum dragon during a point when the character that I was supposed to talk to about it is not available. Namely, Alice, who is the one who is the most invested in the outcome of dragons. I'm going to consult our friend Dr. Google here. Hold on. Whoops, that's gonna be an issue. Hold on one second. We'll know it's cool if there's an autofill for it. So, Spiritfarer, aluminum. Okay, a Spiritfarer aluminum dragon is an autofill. Oh, hold on. Spiritfarer aluminum dragon not spawning. Okay, so this is saying... Hold on a second. I should read something. I'd prefer not to announce any spoilers. In the winter region, once Summer mentions you the dragon after the meditation cutscene. Yes, so we've done that. I mean, it's possible that if I wait until morning, Summer will come back outside. Here's what I'm concerned about. She was on the prow of the ship, and then we arrived, and my only interaction with her was to walk her back to her house. I'm concerned that maybe she was intended to be inside of her house when the dragon arrived, and then she would say, oh, the dragon is here, and then that would have triggered whatever the next interaction was. So I've got two possibilities. I think one, time is still advancing. Let's wait until morning. Let's see if she comes out. If she doesn't, then really my only option is save and quit. I mean, I guess I could Alt F4 it. I would prefer not to do that. Let's give it another moment. Why does the green part by the front lock look like a dragon's tail? Is that... Oh! Because it is the dragon's tail, I believe. Like, the dragon is like a big long serpent, but if there's something that I can or should... Look at Daffodil. It's a big long serpent underwater, but I think that we're supposed to have a head that we can converse with. And we don't, possibly because Summer was supposed to be ready to greet this new dragon. Summer is very Summer has a lot of concerns about the dragons, despite the fact that everyone that we've met so far has been entirely accommodating. Yeah, I am locked out of the world here. Let's while we're waiting here, we'll wait for the sun to come up. Let's see if we can find any other information. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So it does appear that things probably do have like particular set coordinates, which I get. It would be pretty cool if the location of things were somewhat randomized so you wouldn't know exactly where to go every time. But then again, I feel like a lot of people don't do a lot of game replays these days. Yeah, hold on. Help. Oh, I don't know if I want to read this. Help needed with Spiritfarer. Game. Breaking bug. So this is what the person writes. I progressed Summer's questline a bit, and I'm at the metastatic coil. That's exactly where we are. So the aluminum dragon should appear. The problem is he isn't. I've only got the quartz dragon. I've upgraded her lodgings as much as I can too. I really need aluminum ore to build stuff for some of the other crew members. As it is, I'm stuck. So this is not the problem that we have. I'd forgotten to do something. I've been able to progress with the game since I made this thread. Okay. If this is a known bug, I'm not finding a lot of evidence of it so far. This is a little disappointing to be sitting here and just waving to everybody through the window. Hello, Uncle Atoll. But I haven't forgotten that X is the interact button. Oh, well, I guess we can do the pet the cat button. I didn't mean to sit in the chair, but it is the one thing that we can do right now. Bugnet is agreeing she's so cute. She reminds me of when you see cartoons sneaking and up on their toes. Yeah, there's a ton of personality to the animations in this. But yeah, I can't shear the sheep. I cannot get that meal. Well, let's double check. I'm gonna feel... Oh, for a second, I didn't think I could get up. I'm going to feel really bad if there is one specific thing that I can do and I've overlooked it because I just assumed that every door was closed. No. And I can't go into Alice's place. So yeah, we'll wait until it's like high bell noon or whatever, which is our next clock tick. God help us if we're locked here forever. There is the question of like, what would be smarter? I feel like a save and quit might preserve our progress when like Lotus passed the bug. And I also feel like if I do a save and quit and then it's bugged, then I might never be able to progress. I also want to acknowledge that, like, you can stand on this, but I press X, nothing happens. I guess I found an empty shell from behind this dragon curl. I'd like to leave no stone unturned. What's the total number of games that we hit some sort of a game-breaking bug? In Marvel Midnight Suns, it started to do this repeatable crash in one mission, but by some combination of changing the sequence that we were doing as well as like adjusting the settings, we were able to get past that. That was scary. I was really like, oh no, are we not going to be able to progress the game? I mean, there's not very many games that you lose progress on. Okay, the moon is going down, so we are approaching daybreak here. Let's see. I know I've shared this story. This happened... It didn't technically happen off stream, but you won't see it in the playthrough. When I went to stream Telltale's Batman, I played through the entire first episode, and then the Telltale cloud save lost all my progress. So that was like 2 hours worth of gameplay, and it was just going to be like a straight replay of all the plot points that I'd ever seen. So I then waited, I want to say like 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then like enough time had passed that I went ahead and did it from that point. So that original episode I think is gone, and now if you go look on the in the collections tab, actually I don't think it's in a collection. That was like before we were doing collections, possibly before collections were a thing. But now if you go look for like Telltale's Batman, what you'll see is like the episode 1 that then led on to episode 2. Boy, I hope that we can go forward. So it is Dark 30. We can ring the bell. Everybody wake up. Especially Alice. Alice, come out. Okay. I think the safer path is to not save. I think that save and quit runs a very high risk of putting us right back into this situation. I'm going to look one more time. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The developer has known issues in Spiritfarer. Let's see if we can find this. Let's sort by PC, maybe. Okay, Steam Remote Play doesn't work properly. Doesn't work on Steam Deck. Something about an Xbox controller. Floats next to the boat. Sometimes the notes do not appear. When triggering the guitar minigame, back out of it and start again. Incorrect inputs on controller. Cannot mine the first ore on somebody. So I'll say this. Most of the fixes say exit the game and go back in. Gwen's quests aren't progressing. I don't want to read a lot about what else can happen. Susan's collector. Sorry, I don't want to be silent. I'm looking to see if I can find any mention of... Oh, apparently, hold on. Apparently there's a repair save button as well. Rolled out a repair save function. What does this do? Passengers previously welcomed have disappeared. Spirits having previously brought to the Everdor have returned. Oh, apparently it happens, like, this option will appear automatically if there's some sort of fix. Boy, the developers care. I'll say this. Okay. I'm gonna say, sorry for all of the, like, just dead air here. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna save and exit. And if this doesn't work, then maybe we could email the developers and this would be a fix that they can implement for other people. The exact thing that happened is we had the quest to walk Alice out to the prow of the ship, and I guess I didn't talk to her. And then we arrived at where the aluminum dragon is supposed to be, and I've lost all functionality on the boat. So we're going to try doing what most of the fixes are, which is we're going to... Yeah, might even be able to report it there. Let's do a save and quit. And I'm going to restart the whole game. So forgive me for a second if this goes dark. It's probably not even worth putting up the, like, break screen. We'll just make sure that it goes completely out. And then we will jump back in. I understand that save and quit might be the dangerous one here, but on this known issues with Spiritfarer, pretty much every single fix is some variation of close the game and go back in, or leave the game, save out to the main menu, and then go back in. So it feels like the game has some soft reset into it. Okay, let's go to continue, and here, and single player. Oh, that's another thing, Bugsned. Like, I keep... Ah, here it goes. I think it worked. Because we have the exclamation point. Oh, well, I guess we weren't waiting on Alice. That's right. I'm so sorry. I kept saying the wrong name. And also, I was thinking of the wrong person. It was Summer. Summer's the one with the dragon. Okay, so, thumbs up. If you hit this bug in Spiritfarer and have somehow found this video... Save and exit, go back in. Let's hit it. Something smells different, don't you think? Oh, as I thought. Just help it, Stella. Okay. So this is how the dragons work for Bugsnan. Believe it or not, we are helping it when we do... that! And now, I think we're going to be able to help this dragon... by clearing all of the aluminum deposits off of its back. Whoops! I'm not even kidding. I think that this game has more... I think this game has better executed animation than Dragon's Lair. And Dragon's Lair is a gorgeous game, don't get me wrong, but like, just like those tendrils that are coming up and whipping, they have a very like Don Bluth level of finery to the animation, and it just looks great. Apparently this is a jumping puzzle, which I've failed. There we go.
Thank you for hitting me with a sharp metal ball.
A tool, probably actually better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for one of these guys to drop down so that I can get back up. Sooner or later, she'll deign to allow me. And I'm pressing up, because that's the thing in this game. Like, when you... Ah, here we go. I did not look far enough to the left. The other thing is that, like, with all of that, like, oh no, I don't know how to progress the game, let's not forget that Stella did also unlock a brand new outfit. It's like a summer outfit. Or a beach outfit. Really doesn't seem like the dragon enjoys it, but Summer confirms that it does. It's... I need some time, sorry. I don't know what Summer's history with the dragons are. She doesn't seem to like them, but also wants to help them. Stella, the dragon, I thought it was getting tamer. It seemed like we finally learned to coexist, to manage at least, but it really is getting stronger, isn't it? Well, you know what it means as well as I do. It's time for me to go. Please, when you can. Wow! Oh man, bring me to the Everdor. I'll be fine. I didn't think that we were that close to saying goodbye to Summer, but she wants to go. Hey, Stella, I believe we have unfinished business. I've been aching for something warm and comforting. I would absolutely die for a cup of noodle soup. I know, it's indeed my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Hey, just a thought, sweetheart. Actually, you know what? I think I smell it on yous right now. Let me just get some noodle soup, not laksa. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not sure that I know how to make this. I might have heard of noodle soup. I might have heard of noodle soup and not actually have the recipe yet. Just double check. We don't want another bow situation happening. Oops. So, well, first of all, let's get her something. Plain dishes make good food. Let's go somewhere, and we'll experiment a little bit with what make. I don't know how to say that. I'm really exposing my lack of knowledge about, like, foods from around the world. Let me double check. Do we have noodle soup? I feel like I saw noodle soup somewhere. I thought we, like, picked some up. The food in this game is making me hungry in real life. Casseroles. Meat stew. Huh, okay. Wonton soup. So, wonton soup is rice flour and meat. So, maybe rice flour and grains? Would that... I don't understand how rice flour and meat gets you soup. I feel like there's an ingredient missing there. How about this? Oops. We'll do rice flour and... We cannot do rice flour and rice. I assume we've tried just cooking rice flour by itself. I may not have tried that. Let's just try rice flour by itself. I usually want to mix flour with something else. Oh. Can you hear my stomach? It's restless. Do you have a little something? Hey, if we're going to send you through the Everdor, it might as well be on a full stomach. Do we have any memory of what she likes? She only wants... So, grain salad. Can we make her last meal some grain salad? I feel like... Oh, grain salad. Here you go. Soul-nourishing grain salad. A favorite of mine, to be sure. Then come here. I shall give you a hug. I had prepared the garden for Rose. I wanted to give her a nook of paradise. A home filled with so much love she would be overwhelmed by it. I was wrong. Incredibly so. When she came to live with me, the garden's yield grew tenfold. It was a sight to behold. She had never had any formal training, and yet she always could tell which branch was sick and required cutting, or which plant needed fertilizer, or what crop was about to bloom. I've seen her wake up in the middle of the night to cover some delicate flowers. The next morning, a surprise frost would have hit the region. She didn't need knowledge. She didn't need my cruel tools. Chakras, gems, chance. No, she was an open gateway to the universe, an ethereal force. When the dragon came for its final visit, I was not scared anymore.
So, there's like... I feel like I understood Gwen's story the whole way through. Summer is about the dragons. Like, I feel like the dragon is meant to represent something, and like plain rice. I would have thought that rice. I did cook the rice flour, right? I honestly don't remember. I'm gonna put in. I might have just put in the regular rice by mistake. Cancer is often referenced as being a dragon. I am curious if that's what this dragon is meant to represent, except these dragons are so much more literal, and there's like the quartz dragon and the aluminum dragon. Those could be representative of the various like holistic cures that Summer might have tried, because that's sort of her whole thing. I don't know. I feel like there's an element of interpretation that I'm just not getting with her story, and I feel bad. Because now we're going to say goodbye, and I really don't feel like I have as much understanding of her as I did of Gwen. Let's save the lobster rolls for Giovanni. Crab cakes. Whatever this is, it's very large and it's morning time.
Yum yum. I will have a hug now.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we should really go to the Everdore. I get caught up on doing all of the chores, and I'm like, well, we'll go just after this, just after this, just after this. But no, seriously, like, we have a destination. It is not close to where we are. I want to see if we can... It's almost nighttime again, you guys. Okay, let's go to the Everdore. Oh, that was it. It was just the flour. It was just rice flour. So now when Astrid wakes up, we can give her the thing, the noodle soup. Did it tell me? I was about to ask, did it tell me like recipe learned or whatever? Okay. Well, I feel like we've got a few minutes to just sit and fish, just reflect on our time with Summer. Okay, I could use an empty bottle. So yeah, this is the last week. Whoops, I pushed it too far. The last week before my July vacation. And if you guys have, you know, had this experience, there's a lot of stuff to take care of when you're heading out on vacation. That time ahead of when you go, when you're working in a team, is making sure that you're going to leave everybody in a good position and that they're not going to feel... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm actually going to cancel this because if we can catch fireflies or jellyfish or any other thing... Oh, stillness. Darkness and silence. Another symphony is starting. What do you think? I think yes. Let the notes flow through you. I sure will. We can use the money. In the event that we still have bugs in hand, this is like we're going through a firefly field, and catching the fireflies are worth glims, which are the money, and then the red ones are carrying the seed packets for fire glow, which is one of the, like, I don't know, herbs or cooking ingredients or whatever you want to call it. So, A, I want to do this because we're trying to save up 16,000 glims in order to afford a boat upgrade, and B, we can also get some more crafting materials, or the seeds that we need to make the crafting materials. Right, those guys.
So today is Monday, as we're going. Last I knew, Drienne's laptop was to be replaced. That was the last update that I had gotten. The company was finally going to take some action coming close to honoring their obligations. And that means that if we are very lucky, maybe Drienne will... I am missing so many. I went after the smallest imaginable concentration of fireflies. If we are very, very lucky, it is possible that Drienne will be streaming again later tonight. Their alternative choices playthrough of the Walking Dead franchise was severely interrupted now for, like, I want to say well over a month, possibly 2 months. It's been so long, you guys. And every Monday, I go and I check Drienne Levode, twitch.tv/Drienne_Levode to see if they might be live. And it's been a long wait, but maybe, just maybe, today will be the day. We can hold out hope. Okay, there we go. Well, we got some money. I'd hesitate to give any sort of like a total, but now we shall turn in for the night. And you know what? When we turn in for the night, I completely forgot to check the windmill. Really haven't been paying attention to the fact that it's not actually churning. Ah, okay. So we've got more rice than anything else, so we'll put in some of that. Oops. Finalize. Okay, and we will leave that to churn overnight. Yeah, not every game can be described with like a particular adjective, but this one is pleasant. It's just super nice. I think that it can be I think there can be a lot of melancholy probably to this game. I feel like it can be, you know, certainly like, you know, carry some weight to the interactions as you say goodbye to the friends that you've made, but... I'm starving here. I'm not being dramatic. You're being dramatic. Oh, I actually am starving. Let's see. What does a large robin like to eat? I don't believe that we have... Oh, we don't have any knowledge about his food preferences. How about... I feel like we've tried giving him grains and stuff. Oh, you know what he's gonna like? He's gonna like something exotic, I bet. I bet... Yeah, let's give him some laksa. Ha! Stella? Found my weak spot again, did you? This complex and exhilarating blend of flavors. Yes, exotic delicacies are just my taste. Oh, yes, quite good indeed. You know what? I wonder if the animation that they do, see how he's like drinking? I wonder if that's meant to be a clue that he likes liquids, and maybe that would lead us to soup. Now I'm wondering if like noodles or something is what like Giovanni likes, because he's always shown eating, yeah, you know what? Because I want to say that, was it Gwen or is it Astrid who always looks like they're eating cake? I'm going to experiment with this a little bit. Oh, my legs. My old legs won't carry me. Could you help me get to the prow? Also, Bugsman is saying, Opes nearly died in-game while I was answering you. Believe me, Bugsman, I will be here when, you know, no worries if it takes a minute to answer. Shellfish stew, we also have not given her yet. An old-fashioned meal, just like a warm blanket. Something to wish for on a cold night. Let's give her a hug. There are a couple parts of Control that I did not get to see in Patikin's playthrough that I want to go back and see if I can find in the VODs, because there's some very memorable parts of that game. Okay. We can wait to clear the mussels off the side of the boat to when we arrive at the Everdor. The crops. Yeah, I got locked out of, like, watering the crops for a while, so... Sure, let's do some cotton, even though I don't really need it. I'm running out of seeds. We need to put into port someplace that has a variety of field seeds specifically. Hello to Mia. Mia, I hope that you have a safe drive, and we will definitely see you tonight for... Now, are we still calling it Kyber? Well, Mia, don't attempt to answer this. It occurred to me for the very first time that I'm not sure if Kyber Shards is the right moniker for this, because today should be, I believe it's episode 3 of 3 of the Rubble Warden Kids, which is a special mini arc. It was a one-shot that was sort of being released over, I believe, a total of 3 episodes that Mia, Glomdy, Sorry BTR, and Geek all did with Philip as the GM. Yeah, let's plant some more fire glow here. It takes forever to grow this stuff, but we found it to be a useful ingredient in a number of things. Mia, as you're driving, everyone is saying hello to you. Bugsman is saying that she thought she was safe, and then bad guys spawned right where I was stood. That is a big thing in Anno 1800. Like, you'll do an escort mission, and, like, the bad guys will show up right where you are. Hey, let's try to catch some lightning. What do you say? That's the spirit. So, Bugsman, for what it's worth, like, this is one of the mini games where we're going to be running around the ship and, like, standing where lightning strikes, which, yeah, sounds like the worst idea you could possibly have, but here in the world of Spiritfarer, it's a super smart idea that makes you lots of, there we go. I'm not going to make it. We're going to set an all-time record for not catching lightning here. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. As with every other thing, there's no, like, penalty for not doing well or anything. It just feels like a missed opportunity if you don't get it. Okay. Fox McCloud is saying, Shiv made me want to play Fallout 4 again, and my settlements are basically crimes against humanity. I remember some people, like, I remember there being discussion about people feeling very frustrated, and then mods came out for it, that they can't, like, in Fallout 4, you build these settlements, but everything's still, like, dilapidated and ruined. Like, you can't give somebody, like, a serviceable bed. It's always going to be this moldy, rotten crisis bed that looks like it got fished out of a dump. And, like, hey, if I'm going to build a new bed for somebody, why can't I make it a nice bed? And I can really understand both sides of this. I feel like it would sort of damage the Fallout mystique if you, as the Wanderer, whatever, the Vault Dweller, are coming into the world and suddenly building, like, all new nice settlements, whereas nobody else in the whole world was doing that until you arrived. It would feel a little bit incongruous if you went around and everything was rubble strewn and ashen and, like, basically made of dust, and then your character showed up and made, like, a super nice place that everybody could hang out. Also, at the same time, like, when you put down the new bed for this person, this cracked, rusted, blast-scarred metal thing was the best possible thing that you could find, with, like, the mattress that's, like, split open and, like, bleeding stuffing out of one side. That's the best that you could find in the whole world, or more specifically, craft in the whole world. Are you ready to go? Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna walk Stella to her final destination. Actually, it looks like everybody's walking Stella to her final destination. Fox is saying that he put all the settlers into sleeping bags that touch each other. Bogdan says it seems like a lot of jumping about. I'm really not good at jumping games. Shall I say I'm worse than Mia? Bogdan, I am probably as bad at the jumping in this game as you can be. I frequently misdo my double jump. I don't press up to land on the ledges. I don't press down to go through the ledges the way that you're supposed to. It's weird for sure. Oh. Okay, here we go. I really thought I could keep up with it this time. The dragon, I was certain it was calming down. I could feel it purring, the warmth of it in my chest. I guess I just did it all over again, just like my father. The dragon is a beast, indomitable if I recall my own words correctly. Whether you choose to care for it or to beat it down, oh, what would Rose think of me? Would she be proud? Would she be ashamed? I can't help but wonder what she would have done in my stead. But I know what she would have told me. She would have looked me straight in the eye. Her gaze would have pierced through the veil of my appearance. She wouldn't have said a word. She knew from the beginning. She knew the dragon would take me away. She knew I would have tried to love it and not hate it. Would she have judged me for my failure? I couldn't love it, Stella. I just couldn't. As much as I hate it, it is a part of me now. It will be forever. I want to leave gracefully. I must accept it for what it is now. I was looking forward to so many more lessons with you. You've been such a gifted student, Stella. I am so proud of you. So proud of your heart. So proud of your blossoming soul. I'm sorry to leave you. You'll have to learn by yourself. I have no doubt that you'll pull through, though. The only lesson I have is to show you what we're made of ephemeral starlight. We're but a few particles of thought on the vast stream of consciousness. This is the last thing I can teach you, Stella. That all things change and all things end. I'm so proud of you, Stella, and I know Rose would be too. Thank you for everything. We did not get, like, when we dropped Gwen off, we had, like, a whole extra thing that happened. And that did not happen this time. Like, there was, like, a walk through a life, and I wasn't sure at the moment if it was Gwen or Stella's. Also, it directed me to this room. Oh. We found a spirit flower. It was one of the, are these daisies? I'm not good with plants. Bugsnet is saying that she only plays with keyboard and mouse, does not use a controller. This game, it wouldn't control poorly with keyboard and mouse. To me, I feel like it does control excellently with a keyboard, but I have not tried the... Sorry, it controls excellently with a controller. I can't say about how the keyboard would feel. I will say this, even on controller, the movement and jumping is very digital. Like, I don't think that you would not lose any fine control or anything by doing a keyboard and mouse. Fox is saying that he would have jumped through the ring with her. I suspect that Stella is not allowed to quit. This is not an at-will employment situation for her. Oh, God. This is so sad. Who are you? What am I? Oh. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm all right. I'm fine. Yes, just carry on with your day. Okay. Lost hat. Find a way to shake Alice out of her confusion. How can I get her out of there? Lost hat. Oh, we can change the color of, Daffodil now, but well, let's go with Princess, I guess. I do like yellow Daffodil. Okay, let's switch into Annie's beach outfit, because that's what we unlocked earlier. And yeah, we'll go with, I would say that this color is lilac. I don't know a different name for this. I don't even know where to start looking for the lost hat. There is a hat up here. Does that count? I can't touch it. Yeah, we can change color schemes, but no extra hats. Her lost hat. I didn't pick it up at some point already. Hold on. No, I don't have any give options at all. Oh, I skipped that because I didn't think... So she just said, Annie, it's you. Oh, sorry, I mistook you for my daughter. You're dressed exactly like her. Oh, hold on, here's some... I didn't know that this was going to advance it. Of course, the wind blew her hat away. When I find her, you should tell her where you found yours. I'm sure she'd like to find another one again. It would sure look better than that unmatched red hat of hers. Okay, that was a pretty good clue then. Let's change to a red hat. Excuse me, have you seen Annie? She's my daughter. I think we got separated on our way here. She should be easy to find. She put her red hat on today. With her nice blue beach outfit. Oops. It was her birthday present from her dad, you know. It's... Oh, Annie, where are you? Okay, so we need the red hat along with every other part of the beach outfit. So if I switch to beach outfit, but then change hat, does everything else stay the same? Annie, there you are. I was scared. I thought that you had left. I'm feeling tired. We're on our way home, aren't we? Tell me when we're there. What's home? Bring Alice to the Everdore and talk to her while wearing... Okay, wow. This is, We're there, aren't we? Can we go now? I don't want to say goodbye to everybody in one episode. All right, then. It feels weird that, like we just got Alice. I guess we advanced her story very quickly. Yeah, as Fox said, Angel just casually pretending to be your daughter. It's a delicate thing if she's not currently certain of her surroundings, but you can do something that will put her at ease, even if it's not particularly honest. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it either, but it's the way that we're going. So, can I or should I talk to everybody on the way out here? No. No, I can give him some food. Here, have a berry pie. Didn't say anything about it. Yeah, he's not going to congratulate me on my choice of nourishment right now. What a wonderful scenery. Did you find this place all by yourself, Annie? You'd gone exploring earlier, hadn't you? Always such an adventurer, you. I'm so proud of you.
So this one's, for whatever reason, hitting a lot harder. Okay, this is fun. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. The trees are quite marvelous. Eugene will be so mad to have missed that. Perhaps he'll be able to take some time off next summer. Yes, let's return here. I feel like I could stay here forever. You haven't told me about school recently. Is everything still going well? And your grades, are they... Oh, of course. You graduated a long time ago. I'm sorry, I don't know how I got this confused. You're not Annie, are you? Yes, of course. I guess I have been rather forgetful lately. Maybe Eugene will... When you see your father, tell him about the trees, won't you? I'm sure he'll be excited to come with us next year. So I'm going to grab the Spiritfarer, but I think that that's probably a good point to call it for this episode. So it does look like each person's Spiritfarer is a different sort of flower, depending on what was meaningful to them. Yeah, so this was an eventful episode. I don't think that I have a lot to say to close it up. Rather, what we'll do is call it a little bit early.
Yeah, earlier than I had intended, but I think that under the circumstances, this feels like a good place to call it. We're going to go see if we can find somebody fun to raid. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Spiritfarer. Yeah, that one hits a little bit closer to home. So we'll call it there. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great Monday.